Ciao everyone, today I'm gonna make pizzoccheri. It's a typical pasta recipe from northern Italy in an area called Valtellina. Okay, let's get started. The main ingredients are a buckwheat ribbon pasta, butter, sage, and garlic. Then 2 kinds of cheese, Parmesan and Fontina or Bitto if you can find it. And potatoes and Savoy cabbage, salt, and pepper for seasoning. I start by making the sage and garlic flavored batter by adding a few leaves of fresh sage and 1 clove of garlic. I then put the butter on a low heat to simmer. Next, I thinly slice a raw potato that I have peeled, washed and dried first. You can also cut it into small cubes. Following the potato, I slice the fresh Savoy cabbage up into medium-length strips. Now it's time to boil the potato and Savoy cabbage for 5 minutes or until the cabbage softens a little. I also add in a little salt at this stage and briefly stir the contents around. Once the cabbage and potatoes are starting to get soft, it's time to add in the buckwheat pizzoccheri pasta and let it cook until the pasta is soft, which takes about 12 to 15 minutes. While the pizzoccheri are cooking, I prepare the fontina cheese by slicing it into thin slabs. The traditional recipe calls for the cheese Bitto to be used, but even here in Italy, Bitto is not always easily found. Remember to check and turn off your butter so it doesn't burn the sage. Now that the pizzoccheri are soft or al dente, which roughly translates to almost soft, I start to layer the ingredients together. First, what was boiling in the pot? Pizzoccheri pasta, Savoy cabbage, and potatoes. Remember to strain all the water out of the ingredients before putting them in the serving bowl. This is very important. Use a pasta strainer if you don't have a good straining spoon. For the second layer, sprinkle some fontina and a little Parmesan over the pizzoccheri. Repeat these 2 layers over and over until the main ingredients are finished, maybe 4 to 5 times depending on the size of the serving dish. This recipe once was considered a piatto povera, poor man's dish, because of its basic ingredients. The cheese in the lower layers will melt and mix well with the pizzoccheri pasta, cabbage and potatoes. After the layering is done, pour the melted butter over the top. And lastly, add some ground black pepper. Serve this recipe hot right after it's made. Buon appetito!